Now I'll introduce Jeet. Jeet Suthar is leader of VNC's tech team and handles all VNC's technological initiatives. And we have Karan Patel is studying his engineering in IT, and he is helping tech team to design various graphics and all. So Jeet, tell me about this Croc Watch app. How did you decide to develop this app?
Yeah, so we first started with the website. So once the website was created, the concept was quite simple at that time. So there was just a single form from where users can submit their data. And eventually what people started doing is that they were submitting data from the field. So we had to add a few more features to the form. Eventually it became such a big part that for the features that we wanted to add, it seemed that mobile application is the perfect way to handle this thing. So from website we started to the mobile application part.
So anybody can use it.
So most of the people nowadays have smartphone, right? So website is what happens is that you'll have to log in each time to submit your data, so that the data is associated with your user base, right? Your username. So for that, when we were using the website, so when the user was submitting the form through website, they had to log in each and every time. So for that situation, it seemed that mobile is the way to go forward.
And portal also needs required the net connectivity.
Yeah. So the user will have to have internet connectivity on all the time to use the website on the mobile as well. So we have added a few more features to the mobile app, which we'll talk about in detail in the second phase of this. So that will show that how the application can work without net connectivity as well.
And who are the members of this tech team?
So I'm leading the tech team. Karan is a member. Prachi Bhatt is also a member.
Tell me about the features of the Croc Watch app and how they are useful.
So first of all, there are two main options in the application, that is report sighting and submission history. So in report sighting, so as the name says, you can submit your observation, your sighting details through that form. So in there, what people complain to us is that they don't have accurate location data at the time. So latitude data, lat long details, they don't have at the time. So we have added a feature from where the location details will be auto fetched. So that is one of the main features, so that the user don't have to enter location manually each and every time. The second feature is that users can pinpoint their location on the map. So what happens is that when you pinpoint your location, you can accurately define where you have sighted the said species, and it will automatically fetch the address line, state, city, pin code, zip code, and latitude and longitude data as well. Another feature we have added is to have ability to submit photographs along with your sighting data, so that when user has sighted a crocodile, and so that they can capture the photograph and submit with the data. So these three are the main features of sighting form. Another major feature that we have included in this application, and this is one of the reasons that we build this application, is that there is an offline sync functionality. So when user goes to the field and they try to submit the data, but they don't have net connectivity at the time, so at that time they can just submit the data will be stored offline on their device, and once the net connectivity restores, it will be automatically submitted to the server. So that is one of the biggest feature, and that was the much expected feature from the users. So yeah, we have added that feature as well.
That's fantastic.
Then there is a submission history section, which Karan will explain how it works.
In submission history, there are two types of submissions, one which are submitted by the user and other which are approved. So in submission history section, the approved entries will be shown along with the photograph that are uploaded with it.
So what are the future features of the app?
So in the future, we want to implement there are three main features. One is of data visualization and the filter. So the users can filter the data based on region or seasons and many other parameters. The second one is the user can save the entry as a draft. So if they want to make any change, they can change the data after reviewing and then submit it. And the third one is the route tracing, like when we start from one end of the pond and we go to other end. So on the way, when we spot different crocodiles, we can enter and then we can upload it as a whole.
Anything else you want to add, Jeet?
Yeah, I would just ask users to use the application and give us the feedback. There's a feedback form in the app itself, so we are open to suggestions, and there may be some aspects of the app that we may not have thought about. So yeah, we'll try to add as many features as we can. So the app is free to download. So right now the app is on Play Store, and we will soon launch the iOS version as well. So people using iPhone will soon be able to use the app within few days.
Okay, thank you very much, Jeet and Karan.